Apple has released iOS 18 Developer Beta 1, and in this video, I'm going to share with you some top features that were introduced in the Beta 1. Let's check this out. So the first thing we noticed was the size of the OS right here, and it's a very large file right here. So you can see 7.11 gigabytes, and you need to have a big storage in order to just download this developer beta. And the changes I noticed was when you go to your settings and then you tap on some settings, you're going to see some descriptions right here, and then the settings actually looks different compared to the previous one we had, which is not bad. You can see that there are no much changes here, but you can see the description we have right here, which makes it a bit okay, because you would know where you are. In case you are a new person that is getting an iPhone, you'll be able to tell wherever you are. Another thing I noticed was within the action button, I saw that there were some other new settings right here, all focus right here. So when you tap on focus, you're gonna see this drop down menus right here. When you scroll through to, you're gonna see it right here. When you go to controls, you can just do some new settings right here, which was not there earlier. You go to shortcuts, which was there. You can add accessibility features to right here, which was not here earlier, and that is pretty much very cool. So I noticed that action button also had a new change, and there's one too. When you go to camera, you have the chance to put on selfie and then video, portrait, and portrait selfie. If this was here already and I actually didn't know, just let me know. But I think after iOS 18, that was when I saw this popping up right here. One of the top features that came through in iOS 18 beta 1 is the control center. So control center for our Apple has actually been a bit some way, but with iOS 18 you have the chance to customize the settings right here. And sometimes if you want to add settings here, you need to go to accessibility straight from the settings, but now you can add anything you want to add here on this screen. So you just press hold on the screen like this, and then you are going to see these features or this interface, and you can even resize any setting right here. So some of them are resizable, some of them are not. This and this are not resizable, but the ones this are not resizable, but the ones you see some edge at right bottom, that means you can just stretch it out and then resize it. In case you want to add some controls, you can just tap on this side right here, and then you can scroll through, and then you can just tap on this once and it's going to pop up right here. So let's say we do it again, and then you tap on screen mirroring, and then you can have it right here. Another thing you can also do is you can tap on this plus sign right here, and then you can do the necessary things you want to do right here. And one changes I also noticed, which is very cool, was if you check the right top corner right here, you can see you can now switch off your iPhone in the control center, which is another game changer. Earlier, we never had the chance to turn off our iPhones in the control center, but with this iOS 18 beta 1, you have the chance to turn off your iPhone in the control center. And also, when you tap on this section, you're going to get a chance to play music directly in the control center, and then you have your connectivity settings right here too, which is actually here. So you just tap on it, and then it gives you some drop down menu, which looks very nice. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this new control center, and then also how you think is going to be a game changer, or if it matches the one that is on Android. Because with this one right here, getting the new customization, you think Apple is actually getting some Android thing right here. You can just add your recorder right here, which a lot of people were always having some hassles trying to add their recorders in your control center. Like the video and also share with your friends, and let's check out the next feature. The next top feature iOS 18 brought to us was the home screen customization. This is one of the coolest things I think I noticed when I installed this iOS 18, or when Apple actually introduced iOS 18 in the WWDC. So when you press hold on your screen like this, you can see this edit section right here. You tap on it, and then you can add widgets directly from this section. So you can see the apps that give you widgets. You can just scroll through, and then you can get them directly on your screen. So when you feel you are okay with any app you want to add their widgets, you tap on them, and then you are just going to scroll through and then tap on add widgets, and it's going to be added on your screen, which is pretty much very great. So let's go to this screen, and then we try adding the widgets, and then we just do this directly, and then we tap on it, and then we add widgets right here, and it's going to pop up on our screen. We can just press like this to resize it directly from this section. We can just resize it this way. We can tap on it to resize it this way, and I think I like it. You can just tap on it like this, and then it's going to be the normal app, which is very great. So in case you even want to just add a widget directly like this, you can just press hold on the app like this, and then you can just turn it into a widget directly. This is very, very massive, and I can't wait for Apple to release the full version of iOS 18 because there are a lot that is packed in this iOS 18, which is going to make our phones very customizable, and we are really going to love it. One thing I noticed also in the customization section is when you tap on this edit button again, you can just customize your home screen directly from this screen. So you can tap on this side, that is going to be automatic based on how you have set your light mode and dark mode of your phone, or you can tap on this section to just get dark mode only, you can tap on this to get light mode only, or tinted, which is actually going to pick the type of wallpaper you have. So with the type of wallpaper you have on your screen, that is going to make your app icons just turn into that color. So right now my wallpaper I have on my screen is red, and when you scroll through, you can see that all the apps are now red. And you can still do a customization if you feel you don't like how reddish it is. You can just tap on the edit, you go to customize, and then you can just tune it a bit to what you feel like you want. And this is very, very dope. So let's say maybe you want to use a different wallpaper. So this is a bag right here. You can see it's a bag. This is something you guys are going to notice in case you install the development beta. So mind you, if you don't have any other phone, if you are using a daily driver, don't install it. So let's say we want to use this one right here as our wallpaper. So we go and then we use it as our wallpaper, and then we just add. All right, so we have this as our wallpaper, and then we just go to edit, and then we just come to light mode. We can just tune it to what we want, and you can see it's gonna pick the screen like this, which makes it very cool. But one thing I didn't really like is the Photos app widget actually turns the same color, which makes it some way, it looks like the color is inverted in the photos. But if Apple is going to make this stand out, let's say we get to see our photo, I think it's going to be nice. Or what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section if I'm making some sense, or you think this is going to make it align with whatever customization you have, so we just leave it that way. But when you see this home screen is not bad. It's really, really dope, and people are going to like it. And some people are actually going to still use the native customization. You know, people are still going to be who they are. They are just going to stick to something like this, which is fine. You get me? And that is really, really great. And also, one dope thing that is in home screen customization is now you can put your apps in anywhere on the screen. So let's say we just want to make things right here on our screen. We just drag it, we just put it anywhere we feel like we want. So you can just do your necessary setups on your screen, and then this is how it's going to look like. You get me? So once you are done, you can do your customizations very well, and then let's say you put on tinted, and you're going to see how very cool this one is going to be. This is actually very, very nice. And I think iOS 18 is going to be an update that is going to be very dope. I quite remember when iOS 13 was released, we had some more refreshing features which people really liked. After iOS 13, I think this is actually one of the coolest updates Apple has released. So one new thing I also found in this new update was this app right here, Password. So this one keeps all your passwords you have on your phone, and you can see I have all my passwords are here. 162 key passwords, and then security, and then deleted Wi-Fi passwords are still here, passkeys, and then so on. So you can choose to even share your passwords with people, and then when you continue, you add people you feel you want to share your passwords with them. That is pretty very cool. So this is one app a lot of people are going to like because they know they don't keep passwords in their heads. Aside that, we had a new feature too right here in messages. So when you check on my screen right here, you can see my messages are popping up, and some of them are even jumping. So you can see right here, that is some new text effects you actually get. So let's say you type something like this, and then you just tap on this one right here. You can just choose any of them you feel like you want, and it's going to react when you just send it to the person. So let's say I do this, and then I tap on this, and then you're actually going to see how it's going to behave. So you can just do that and then send it to your friends directly, and then it's just going to do the same thing you did whilst you were trying to send. One thing too that is a game changer in messages too is you can now schedule messages. So let's say you just tap on anything you want to send to your friends, you tap on this side, you scroll up, and then you tap on send later. you're going to be able to schedule messages, the date, and then the time right here. And then after you are done, you just tap on it and it's actually going to be there. So the time you have actually set it for it to send. This is very, very great. You can even tap on it to edit, and then you can just change the time. And then when you are done, it's actually going to be there. You can still tap on it and then choose to send the message, or you can choose to just delete it. And that is which is pretty cool. Let me know in the comment section if you find this feature very, very helpful.
So another thing that was noticed was messages. We have new back taps in messages. So when you press hold and then you want to create a back tap, you tap on this section. You can choose any emoji you want to use as a back tap right here. You tap on it and that is going to be the back tap reaction on the message, which is very cool. Also, a new revamped calculator. When you tap on this side, you're going to see basic, scientific, math note, and then convert. With the math notes, I think there are a lot of cool features right here. Let's say you type 8 times 2 equals 16. It's going to show you right there. You can put it right here. You get me? You can just show you your answer right here, which is very cool. And also, when you scroll right here, now we have calculator history. When you go to basic and then you tap on this section right here, you can get your calculator history, which wasn't present earlier. So I think iOS 18 is actually going to do very great for us.
One of the cool changes I also noticed was in the Photos app. So with the Photos app now, we have a very cool thing you guys are going to like. So you can just choose to search for any photo you have right here very easily based on the year, the season, and then also the week, which is very nice. So you can see right here. Or what I also liked right here was when you scroll down, you can see people and pets, you can see recent days, you can see paint collections like you've done, your memories. And when you move down here, you can see that it has been categorized very neatly. You tap on media types and then you're going to see how they look like here. And then when you go to utilities too, you can see that they have separated receipts from the photos, and then they have separated documents too from like in one section, which is very cool. We have QR codes also in another section, and then I mean, this is massive. I know a lot of people are really going to have some tough time actually looking through, because it looks a bit clumsy when you look at it the first time, but with time people are going to be okay with it, and that is basically very cool. Another thing you're also going to like in the home screen is now you can lock applications. So let's say you want to lock this application right here, you just press hold on it and then you're going to be asked to require Face ID. So when you tap on require Face ID, you are going to lock it with your Face ID, and then when you tap on the app like this, it's going to require Face ID, and if it doesn't get a Face ID, it's not going to open. And you can also hide an app from your home screen. Let's say you tap on this one right here and then you tap on require, and then you're going to add hide and then require Face ID. So you tap on this one and then you're going to hide the app. And when the app leaves the screen, you go to the app library, you scroll down, you're going to see your hidden folder right here. And then when you tap on it, it's going to ask you to unlock your Face ID right here. So when you unlock it, that is when you're going to get access to the app. So let me unlock it. So now that I've unlocked it, I can get the app right here. I think the lock folder and then the hiding of apps is actually something a lot of people are really going to like. One thing I also noticed was within the setting right here, when you just scroll down, we press hold and then you tap on controls, there was something that was introduced that is called tap to cash. And when you activate that, you can just use your phone, like how do we tap to share contacts, we can just use tap to cash to just send cash or make payments, which is something I think a lot of people are going to do. You get me? So you tap on this one right here and then you can add it, and then when you just tap on it like that, you are going to be able to just send money or pay anything whilst you just get a phone close to the person, which is one nifty feature I think a lot of people are going to like.
And also, when you want to set wallpapers, you can actually change these menus right here. So if you want to customize it and you tap on the home screen, you can choose to add different setting right here. So in case you want to use something like magnifier, you tap on it and then you tap on done. and then you go to your home screen, you can get a magnifier right here instead of the touch we used to get. So you're going to see the magnifier popping up instead of the touch, which is pretty very cool.
Another thing too that was noticed, or that iOS Apple brought to, was within the maps. So let's say you type in anywhere you feel like you want to go. So let's say I want to go to Nova Scotia, and then I type in Nova Scotia. I scroll down, I can get my travel guide right here. I tap on it, and it's going to load some travel guides for me to know the parks that I can visit, wherever I can go when I go to Nova Scotia, which is very, very cool. So you can see right here, it can show me some places I can visit directly, and then I can add them to my travel guide, and then that is going to be very, very easy for me to get there whenever I want to go there. You can see how this is actually very good. There are a lot of features that are coming very, very soon, like the emojis, where you're going to be able to create your own emoji when you are chatting with a friend. This is actually going to be very massive. And in case maybe I omitted any feature, just let me know in the comment section, and then I'm actually going to make a follow-up video when the next beta is released. So the final version of iOS is actually going to be released. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to share with your friends, and I'm going to catch you in the next one. Peace.